Hey guys, in this video we're going to do a trade recap. So it's going to be a recap of the trade that I took last night, an NQ long, and we were successful with it. So let's just get straight into it. This is the second trade taken with the new strategy. I'll go over the Ethereum trade I'm in at the moment, but this one played out and I entered and it executed. So yeah, let's go with this one. So it was an NQ long, so we're going to start on the daily time frame. The daily time frame, we had this daily fair value gap that unfortunately we inversed, but doesn't matter because we're still bullish. So we're still bullish, still haven't broke structure to the downside, and we are holding a really strong support level. So a bunch of buyers are at this price. So you can see we got buyers here and we got a bunch of like wicks here. This is pretty crazy. So usually this is funny. It's a confluence for me to actually anticipate we're going to break this level. But the reason I didn't anticipate we'd break this level and we would respect it because on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we're just bullish. We are making higher highs and higher lows. The low resistance liquidity line is a good signal that we're in an uptrend. You can see we're going up. So that's why I didn't anticipate we'd break it. Usually, if we're coming into a zone and we're getting less and less volume out of it, which is what happened, and then the trend switches, so in this case, we're coming into this zone, we're getting less and less volume out of it, literally. You could definitely short it and anticipate that we're going to break it, or wait for confirmation, wait for it to actually break, and then go for shorts. But you could definitely if we didn't switch structures, go to the downside. But instead, on the 1 hour time frame, we started looking bullish, and I'm like, okay, look, we might actually hold this level, and we might actually form a V-shaped recovery, targeting this daily unmitigated fair value gap that I had a feeling was the draw. We were coming down, we're due for a retracement, let's get that. And overall, we're still bullish. So, yeah, 4 hour time frame, we're in that buyer's level. We're in an uptrend on the 4 hour, which is crucial. So if we weren't in an uptrend on the 4 hour and we were in a downtrend, let's say, that would me be being patient, waiting for the anticipation of that to get inverse, the buyer's level to get inverse. So because we switched bullish, which is this candlestick here, I'm like, awesome, let's look for longs. So originally I wanted, what did I want? There's lots of liquidity to target. Yeah, there was like these highs to target. There was these highs to target, but they got taken pretty early. So originally TP1 was going to be this, but New York opened and we took it, and then we came down. So we missed it. So full TP was daily unmitigated. So yeah, daily time frame, we're bullish. We have an unmitigated fair value gap above it. We're going to want to target 4 hour time frame. We're bullish, key. We're in a buyer's level. We're holding it. A lot of wicks to the downside, but we're still bullish. That's the come-last reversal. If you're going to see a bunch of wicks, gotta think. So, yep, we got the wicks. 1 hour time frame. New York opened on this candlestick, so halfway through this candlestick, the doji. 1 hour, we're bullish, okay? So we marked equilibrium of the range that I believed. This is kind of discretionary. There's no real way to say this. That was imbalanced price. So price had not been rebalanced. So I did EQ from this low to this low, and that low was actually also a 4 hour low. You could say that was the 4 hour low, but you have to think of a low is a red candlestick before a green candlestick, like full basics. That's the first thing you would get taught, and people forget about it. So yeah, you could say this is the low, but really this also counts as the 4 hour low because there's a blue candlestick here and there's a purple candlestick here. So from the 4 hour low to the 4 hour high, that's how it is. It's how it should be, even though it doesn't look like it. And then 1 hour equilibrium, we had a market structure shift fair value gap here with resistance behind. So the resistance is this. That. So we got that there. We got the wicks behind. So that was my entry. We entered find out to do something coming out. We entered right on equilibrium, and then straight away, haven't gone on the 1 minute chart yet. This is last night. Yeah, so we tapped the equilibrium, and it was news. It was news. I'm not gonna lie. Then we ripped to the upside. I forgot what the news was. It was something to do with Pakistan going to Iran. some bullish, something like that, like the war's ending, bullshit. So I'm not going to say like that's how good the strategy is because no news did come out. But the bad part is, and you're going to want to listen to this because it's just how unlucky I am. No, I'm not unlucky, but this is just what happened. Very unfortunate. So I wasn't going to enter once these highs got taken. Like I explained, these highs got taken, New York Open, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to trade. So I went to bed, was chilling on my phone, and then my alerts got hit down here because I hadn't removed them. I'm like, shit, let's reanalyze. Okay. We can still enter. We can still enter. The fact that we took all of these highs is kind of bullish. It's kind of bullish. If we're going to take all these highs, it's kind of bullish because uptrend, simple. If I'm going to be taking a bunch of low resistance liquidity and we have a daily unmitigated above, why did we come for the low resistance liquidity anyway? It's low resistance. Like price doesn't really care about it. So if price is going to come for that, it's coming for something else. Okay, it's coming for something else. So we literally. Oh, hold on, I'm in a chart. So yeah, alerts got hit. This is all within 2 minutes. Alerts got hit analyzing the chart, hopping on MetaTrader, and then doing a market execution. But I forgot the amount of lots. So I forgot lots of how many lots I needed because originally EQ was this high. Instead it's this high. So it's like less lots or whatever. So I entered with 0.05 lots, risking that was a risk of $10 with the stop loss down here. And I was meant to risk 20. Anyway, we ripped up here. We just ripped. So you can see this wick. We came right up and I'm like, whoa. Okay, I'm in with 0.5. I'm in with half the position I want to be. Let's just let it sit because I'm not going to enter more up here. So I let it sit. And then next thing I know, I was up $10. So I was up a 1-to-1 within 2-3 minutes right here. And I think I just exited with a $10 profit right up here. And then I put my limit orders back down here to where I would have entered. So it was all legit. I was like, okay, if it comes back down there, I want to enter because I want I want my account to lose if I lose a trade, and I want my account to win if I win a trade. So I'm not gonna put my limit order back down here. I put it right on equilibrium again. Obviously didn't get hit. We just went straight for TP. So the reason I exited with it being up $10 was because I didn't want to win $30. I didn't want to win $25, which it was a 1 to 2.5. So I would have won, 1 to 2.5. I would have won $25. And I know this is going to sound dumb. I honestly just rather securing the $10 and being like, okay, let me secure this $10 and then let me limit order back in, risking $20. So effectively, I could only lose $10 that night if I lost the trade that I was limit ordered in. So that was my thinking. I wasn't going to hold a position that I was halfway through entering. I'm like 0.5 loss. Okay, that's $10 risk. Let's go for another 0.5. As I'm doing it, I just see the price go to the moon. I'm like, damn it. But it's okay. It's okay. We won. That's all that matters because who cares about a little $1,000 live account when we can be 100K funded in like 3 weeks? So that's kind of how I'm thinking. I just need, even if it's fake, let's put this thing on mute, man. Even if it's demo trading, like it's all good. So because I literally would have entered and it's all legit. That's why I'm journaling it because I would have entered. And truthfully, with $20 risk, I would have put one TP here as well. I would have put a TP there because I need money. The account is down. I need money. So I'm like, if I can secure $20, that'd be great. And then full TP up here. So that was a trade. Awesome trade. Awesome trade. Mentor approved. Ethereum. Let's have a look. Chop City. I actually want to exit this trade. So good trade. It's a good trade. But I'm also thinking, damn, are we too overextended? And damn, I think I would have TP'd a little bit here because we are coming, like we are low. We're probably losing volume to the downside. So yeah, I couldn't because it was like 3 in the morning. But so daily time frame, we're bearish. We have a daily fair value. Well, that's not the point. So I entered 4 days ago. So daily time frame is bearish, and we're not in any bullish fair value gap. So we're in this bullish fair value gap, but that happened after I entered. Let me make that clear. I entered off of equilibrium. which is fine. In these situations, you can't really get a better RR because this is a massive fair value gap. So if the fair value gap started here, well, yeah, I probably could have ended up here, but I had to enter here, which really stuffs the risk reward. So we had a 4 hour time frame, 4 hours bearish. We're in a 4 hour normal fair value gap, a high volume one, high volume fair value gap. Okay, high volume fair value gap paired with the resistance, paired with the break of structure. So it's a break of structure 1-2. You can see there's a purple candlestick there. So we did break structure to the upside here. So it's a valid candlestick, valid fair value gap, high confluence fair value gap. So that's what we look for. The NQ fair value gap. See here, break of structure fair value gap, break of structure fair value gap. Originally, it was also paired with equilibrium, which is also high confluence, but it wasn't anymore, which is fine. Which is fine because breaker structure, resistance behind, so valid, so valid. So we know the daily, we're really bearish in the daily. We have nothing to go off in the daily, which is fine. We're just really bearish, and we have draws on liquidity, high resistance liquidity. But you could say we're also very overextended. Don't know. This is my first crypto trade, I should add. So this is just for idea risks. This is just for journaling purposes. This isn't for, like, yeah, I'm going to test it out, maybe do 10, 15 trades on crypto. Not on funded accounts, just shitty little, not shitty, like cheap money, low money, low money risk, and see where we go, see if it works. So yeah, like I want to exit, but it's also like I need a journal, so let's just journal it. Daily bearish, 4 hour time frame, bearish at the time. And then we had, so on the 4 hour time frame, you could say we don't need the 1 hour for this one. 4 hour time frame, 4 hour high confluence fair value gap paired with resistance behind, equilibrium of the unbalanced move. So it's pretty obvious that this price is not balanced. Okay, and if you can't wrap your head around that, you're fucked. So this is not balanced price. So equilibrium really is here, and as you can see, like we're respecting it really well. Now, well, here that's my trade, and I believe that we came down because of my confluences, but then all this, now we're just like, that's not me. I don't know why price is respecting this, but you could just say that we have sellers here. So we have a lot of sellers at that 2141 level on Ethereum. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. You can just look at the price, yes, supply and demand. It isn't bullshit. It isn't bullshit. Supply and demand, buyers and sellers. It's low key. That it's the same shit. At the end of the day, you'll be marking the same things or very similar. But it works. Like you have to look at a chart and be like, damn, like that shit works. So I would say we have sellers here now, but that's not the point. Fuck, going back. 4 hour time frame, resistance, equilibrium, bang, fair value gap. That's entry right there for a short position. Stop loss was a bit annoying, but I chucked it. Yeah, so I chucked it to the top of that 1 hour fair value gap, just up here at the top. And TPs are a bunch of high resistance liquidity. The risk to reward is a 1 to 2.7, which is not worth it for all the hassle and all the fees. I've already paid like $1 in fees and I'm risking $15, so that's not good. To me, that's not good. If you're risking $1,500, you'd be paying $100 in fees. If you're risking $1,500, you'll be paying $100 in fees. That's fucked. That's not good. So same thing, just lower numbers. We'll get to those numbers soon. But yeah, that's it. So we've been chopping around. Honestly, this happened at, yeah, so you can see midnight there, or like 12 something midnight. So I was in bed, and then 4 in the morning came even lower. Things like that are annoying with Australia because don't know. In the moment, I don't know if I would have break even or secured some profits because at this point it would have been, yeah, 1 to 1.6. I mean, maybe I would have taken majority off. Don't know, but we'll let it play out. Little bit of chop and drop. We'll see. We're chopping around. We're gonna we're gonna get some heavy volume soon. We're either gonna, really drop to the downside, or we'll just chop around and then go to the upside. We'll see. But we're gonna get something happening. Chop and drop is what I suspect. Which is a really handy thing to know. And that is it. that is it. That's all for the trade recaps, which is good. So successful NQ Ethereum. We've been in this trade for days now, I think 3 days. And that is it. So we're going to backtest it. We're not going to backtest it, we're going to forward test it. Bitcoin. Can I open this chart? Yes, I can. Yeah, so Bitcoin, kind of waiting. If we can continue this uptrend, that would be pretty nice. Obviously, I'm in a short on Ethereum, but I hold a lot. Like, I'd make a lot more money if we went up. So, doesn't matter where we go up or down. So, going over Bitcoin, I mean, if we can take these highs again, it would be great. And I suppose it's like, yeah, well, that means we're going up, and that's what you want. But I reckon this is a good fake out move. This is a good fake out move compared to all these other ones that have come down a lot heavier, a lot harder. So could be stopping a lot of people out or not, or not. We could just continue to make our way down here. With the Bitcoin Clarity Act coming out and making really good progress, I think that's bullish for Bitcoin, and it's definitely not priced in, which is really good. So if we were all-time highs and this Clarity Act came out, well, yeah, we'd probably be already priced in and we're probably not going to react off of it. But because we are bearish and there aren't as many buyers in the market as we wish there would be, the Clarity Act really should do something. And if all these big guys are going to come out and say 60,000 was the bottom of Bitcoin, that was the bottom, buy, why would they want to be proven wrong? You know what I mean? They wouldn't want to be wrong. They wouldn't say things, they wouldn't say stuff like that just to be proven wrong. They wouldn't make themselves in that vulnerable position. Um, they're high ego men, fucking alpha males. They don't want to be fucking wrong. So that's kind of what I'm thinking too. And I really do think that's a valid confluence. Is if you're going to have a bunch of guys come out and say something that know what they're talking about, that are very successful, that have a high ego, that are confident, then why would they say something if they didn't truly believe it? That's what I'm thinking. So slowing down on crypto at the moment, buying silver a little bit. Um, but we'll see where we go. We'll see where we go if we can. Yeah, I don't know. Another video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment, and that's it. That is it. So we're back to the OG strat that got us 10k, 2k in November, 8k in December. So we're gonna run it back in like 2 months. See you guys.